Alright, let me just preface this by saying this is a financial opinion. This is not financial advice. If you want financial advice, go ahead and see a Fidelity person, okay? I'm just saying that to cover my ass because I definitely have opinions about, financial everything. But listen up. It is. It's not at the bottom that it was of being Bitcoin. It's not at the bottom that it was past mid March or so. But I was just sort of casually checking my personal email, and I see all these lovely messages from Gemini saying, "Oh, Bitcoin is at the top at 72,000 or some stupid message like that." And they're blaring like the biggest sell signal in the book to sell off your crypto while you can, and just not look back. Here's something that I have noticed over and over again is that whenever they send an email out, it's like, oh, that's the sell signal. But here's what's even funnier is that those emails and the Bitcoin prices just so happen to be really, really high, just as they DCG and Gemini just so happened to meet up with the New York Attorney General and just so happened to finally come to an agreement to say, you know what we should have done? We should have paid the people back for all their assets being locked up, and our fuck up is finally going to get fixed. That's what's going to happen. And I get to sit here and you see these lovely little emails, the nice salt in my fucking wound where I had stupidly trusted Gemini with like 500 bucks at the time. And I'm like, you know what? Let's see how this goes. And I get my assets locked up in a earn program, and Gemini can't even fucking generate tax forms correctly. They can't even fucking do some of the most basic shit, right? But you know, that being said, I get to see Gemini also just say, oh, like the fucking South Park episode being like, oh, we're so sorry for all these delays. We're sorry, okay? And I just sit here, I wait, and I wait, and I wait for the day to finally come where I get my fucking money back, which I feel like it's the day that is never gonna happen, by the way. And I get to see Bitcoin keep dipping and dipping and dipping like this incessantly. Now, I know it's correlation is not necessarily causation. I was checking the DJI also, and I'm seeing that that's also going to be taking that just took a nosedive today. Hopefully, that's not a consistent trend because I sold basically I sold off all of whatever I could possibly fucking have in Bitcoin. I still have a pretty decent portfolio. But the thing is that it seems like strangely architected. It's just something stinks about this. That's all I'm gonna say. Something really, really fucking stinks. But if you're one of the gold bros, congratulations. Gold's doing pretty goddamn well. At least over the course of, I want to say February. Pretty goddamn good. And you're really killing it right now. And I sold like all my shit back in like December. Man, do I feel very, very stupid. I feel very silly, to say the least. But here's the thing. Uh, and I know you're gonna be selling off your gold at like a 15% discount to some antique dealer, like what happened to me, by the way. I think this is when I sold my gold. I thought it basically peaked, but man, was I wrong. So, if you're a gold bro, I don't know. Are you gonna hold on for dear life? Let me know. I would love to know what you're doing with your gold and silver. Maybe you're one of those super based 4chan red pilled people that have the Nazi gold. Tell me what you're doing with your gold. Tell me what you're doing with your silver. Are you gonna hold on for dear life, or are you gonna take like the 15% hit and just like sell it off? Does it even matter to you? Let me know. But I know what I'm doing. I sold all of my crypto that was at, Fidelity or investments. I don't mind saying that, by the way. I sold whatever was free and I could actually, utilize and sell, and that, Cameron and Eric Winklevoss decided to not have locked up for me. I sold all that crypto, and I am having a fuck. I've sold off that a while back, but the problem here is, I still have assets that are entitled to me, and I'm seeing what I could have had a good profit being locked up by two incompetent fucking hacks and their really stupid sissy fight with a court system in New York. I am seeing them publish a nice little email and send out to me saying, you know what, you're right. If we just so happen to finally come to an agreement just when Bitcoin is at a really high price. We just so happened to finally sing Kumbaya and have a come to Jesus moment all it took was a lawsuit with Judge Lane in the New York City Attorney General, and that's what happened. And they waved a magic wand and said, you know what, you're right. Everyone should get their money back. You know what people have been telling you like for the past fucking year, and everyone is autistically screaming on Reddit, and now I'm screaming on YouTube about it because there is no excuse for why it should take extra month after month. You should have just distributed that money with like an omnibus package. But oh no. Oh no 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 no. We need to have an agreement. We need more lawfare fuckery to screw you out of your assets. And then we have to come up with something else to say that, oh, we're so sorry, guys. We know we said we would get you and make you whole on everything, but you know what? You decided to, there's like, well, you know what? There's also going to be this fee. We have to pay our lawyers. I'm fucking calling it now. These two incompetent hacks that run Gemini and the people that they're in a nice little sissy fight here are gonna try to swindle you as much as possible, and it might even start with just having them just stall out enough for Bitcoin to tank an extraordinary amount so that they can pay pennies on the dollar while they get to laugh all the way to the bank and say to you that, well, we did it. We did the right thing from the start, you guys. I really, really do hope Gemini and all these shitty crypto platforms just like them go bankrupt and they are never seen again. I really hope that. I want Gemini to burn to the fucking ground. I want Coinbase to burn with it, but that's an overstep, really, obviously. But I know something's wrong here. I know something's wrong with Gemini, but with the Bitcoin itself, there's nothing I can really blame. It's just market mechanics at work, and there's just two people that are going to take advantage and then screw you out of your earnings that you have been waiting for basically like over a year now. And that's just going to be what happens. But yeah, you know what? Thank you for watching me just scream about how Gemini sucks absolute cock. Please check out some of my other videos. I know it's not like me to, scream on the internet with profanities. I do cat video shorts if you want to see that shit. And I read about the days of the past on the internet sometimes if I feel like it. Bye.